Welcome back. We are looking for the secret entrance into the volcanics underground here in the town of Falderall. No sign of Valanice thus far, although we did find that annoying mockingbird, but I'm not going to talk to him again. I don't feel like being insulted. And unfortunately, Rosella cannot go into the faux shop. Because she doesn't have a grain of salt. But Fernando suggested that the Archduke's palace contains many secrets, so maybe that is where we should look. And it's empty, although there's some remains of the birthday party. Why didn't they eat the cake? What was wrong with it? Maybe it was a lie. Oh, well, the only place we can still go is up here. And yes. Let's see. I think we need to go to the right way up room. Let's see if I can remember how to go there. Yes, I can, in fact, remember how to go there. And that is still pointless as ever. I have no idea what that's supposed to do. I mean, it is not an obstacle. It looks like we can't get into the other room. At least not this way up, because somebody boarded up the mirror. Sure, why not? And the rest of the mirrors are, well, silly as usual.
It must be broken or something.
Yeah, sure. Maybe the Archduke boarded it up as a security measure against theft after his statuette was stolen by someone. Anyway, maybe there's something else in this room. Ooh, that's devious, you can't click on them now. The only thing we can look at is that weird
It's all
statue.
tarnished. I can't quite make it out.
And Valanice was unable to clean this, but we can, using the stocking, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, that's not the stocking, that's the leg in a sack, or whatever, the foot in a sack. Foot in the back, whatever.
That's doing the trick. I'll bet you could scour pots with this nasty old stocking.
But would you want to? Would you want to eat out of them after you've done that?
I'm a hungry little tot, but I don't want porridge cold or hot. I don't want bread, I don't want meat. My taste runs more to fruit so sweet. If you give me what I need, you'll see me perform such a deed. The ground will shake, the waters part, and you can plunge into the heart of darkness, deep and pulsing fire. Feed me, get what you desire.
That sounds like it might lead to the underground. Based on this whole plunge into the heart of darkness, deep and pulsing fire thing. But where can we find some fruit to give to it? Well, there's some grapes on this column here, which I couldn't click on before, but now I can.
Why, those are golden grapes. I wonder... Oh, drat. I can't pull it loose.
And they're not real, but, well, nobody said it needed a real piece of fruit. And we still have the hammer and chisel, which I'm sure will help here. It worked! A golden grape. If this were King's 1, that'd probably be a random treasure or something. But not in this game.
That's it! That must be the entrance to the volcanics underground. Oh no, it's stuck!
Uh-oh. Can we get it open? It looks pretty much open, but apparently it's stuck.
I'm just not strong enough to do it!
But you know who might be strong enough? King Otar. So we should try and turn him back to his rightful self, for which I believe we need to switch the setting on this thing to F, whatever that means. How did you do this again? I thought you could do that. Okay, apparently it did need to be set to the T, whatever.
Quickly, Your Majesty! The doorway is stuck partway open. Hurry before that horrible gargoyle finds us!
Come on! There's no time to waste!
Well, I suppose we'd better follow him. That sounds deep. Well, we're back in the underground, hopefully in time to stop the volcano.
We must hurry, Rosella!
I hope you were paying attention, because you're gonna need that later. Uh-oh.
Imposter, you have destroyed us all!
What's going on? Chapter 5, that's what's going on. Nightmare in Etheria.
Badgers of the jury, what is your verdict?
On the charge of moon theft, we find her
Guilty!
Oh no!
on the charge of impersonating a Falderalian, we find her
Guilty!
We never did that.
on the charges of party crashing, sneaking, spying, and appearing in public without fur, feather, or scales, we find her
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Jeez, I wasn't expecting the Spanish Inquisition.
Valanice of Daventry, this is your sentence. You must spend the rest of your life in the jellybean mines of the faraway kingdom of Wagga Wagga Boing Boing.
What?
What? I never heard of such a place. You just made that up, didn't you?
So I did. Does anyone have an idea for her sentence?
banish her to the plains of petulant possums.
Maroon her on the island of ill-natured iguanas.
Make her count every grain of birdseed in the land.
Make her put the moon back into
broken. You have until sunset to put the moon back in its rightful place in the sky, Valanice. If you do not, you will be fed to a 300-pound hamster in the morning.
Yeah!
Court adjourned.
The sky is falling! What? The sky is falling!
In that case, let us move the party to the sub-basement. Guards, remove that hellish creature.
Okay. I guess that's their idea of justice. Anyway, it seems we have to put the moon back up in the sky. Or we could just wait until sunset, in which case the real moon is going to show up, and they'll realize that this is just a piece of cheese.
Oh, I never did like green cheese much.
Now it has a bite out of it. Snake oil salesman is back. But I think we should put the moon back before we deal with him. And there's actually something you can do with the statuette, which I forgot about earlier. Because apparently this is supposed to be a magic statuette. But what's so magic about it? Well, we can actually, I think, use the comb on the statuette.
Statuette, tell me where my daughter is now.
Rosella is far below the ground, in the land of the volcano. She lives, but I cannot see her. Her world has become darkness.
My poor, poor baby. What is happening to you?
That doesn't sound good, indeed. Can we do that again? No. I think if you do it in chapter 3, they'll say that she's in Ooga Booga. But I missed that opportunity, unfortunately. Now about that moon. This branch reminds me of something. Very insightful, as always. But we'll see what we can do with it in the next video.